Okay, it's recording.
Okay, let's call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Any changes?
I'll make a motion to approve the meetings that as presented.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any old business? Any new business? Dan, your update?
There was correspondences, right?
Yeah, that's number 6 now.
Sorry. Real quick, a lot of the tournaments coming to completion. Biggest one left is Columbus State Football outside of the club tournaments that will wrap up. Not to spill your thunder. Bill and I sat with Pete McCall for the cross country races.
Oh, yeah.
So those dates are solidified. We'll get the information on those. One at the end of October and one.
29th and the 12th.
Yeah.
Also Saturdays.
Of October?
29th of October and then the 12th of November.
Oh, okay.
I was going to hold the cross-country golf scramble on the 30th, but I'll move that weekend. So
Okay.
I'm not shutting it down for the whole
Yeah.
weekend. So the golfers can play regular golf on Sunday.
Yep.
I sat for one demo so far about one to sale. I have many more to go. I'll create like a summary sheet for all the comparing and contrasting them all.
Yep.
But it's going to take a little while to kind of get
Are they all designed for golf courses, pretty much?
Yeah, there's some that there's some that are general retail stuff that
Okay.
can touch golf, but
Okay.
I'll kind of see what's the best. The last what's that?
Okay, how many are you gonna plan on going through?
I'll go as many as I can find. I got several of my email that have been emailing back and forth. I've got 2 to sit through golf now, so I'm going to try to talk 7, 8, 9 different versions. Some will be paying, some will be trade.
Yep.
And some trades will have a pay option, and some pays won't have a trade option. So, but within a couple of months, have a good foothold on some options that would be best for us. I think and bring it here and just spell it out and kind of go with that. The last thing I have in here, I kind of wrote down just so I could get my thoughts in order. For the next meeting, I'm going to submit correspondence for an incident that occurred over the weekend during a golf tournament. I think the individual involved should also be invited to the meeting to address the situation, because I think that the incident is severe enough to warrant disciplinary action. One thing I would request on my end, I know I'm involved. Let's hopefully get this going sooner rather than later, so we can take care of it and kind of move on. Thank you. That's it.
So that meeting will have to be like at 6 at night or something like that?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter to me. I'll make myself available whenever.
Okay.
Make sure everybody's here available, make sure the individual is available.
Would you have both parties involved?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I obviously wouldn't be in this role that I'm in right now because I'm involved in the incident myself. That's what the letter will deal with when I send it in. Explaining the situation from my end and go from there. But yeah, anytime I want. If it's going to be 8 o'clock at night, if it's going to be 2 in the afternoon, doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can make it work. Thank you.
Dan, you
I have less. I don't really have a whole lot going on. You guys probably have seen a couple good mainline irrigation breaks, like in 3 fairway and 11. It's just big pipes that are starting to get old and tired. So there'll be some repair expenses with that. It's kind of like those 2 big fixes we did at 9 and 10 last year, where it's like heavy duty pipes, big money, big iron, big money kind of thing. So the fix on 3 that you guys have seen right there, anytime you do a junction of 4 different pipes mainline, it's expensive going back together. So I have no idea how much that's going to cost. Not crazy, $1,000 kind of thing. But just repairs and maintenance type stuff. That's it.
And hole number 5, the car path there?
Yeah, I called DigSafe because we've got some utilities over there. So they're going to come, they're going to paint out that area. I need to, for right now, just at least get a trench on the left side of that car path. So I can dig that down, put some stone, and we can keep the water on that side, because that cart path is just, it's done for. So that's why I've rerouted people up that slope and keep them on the grass, but pretty soon the grass is gonna go by the wayside if we keep doing that, so. Yeah, another Band-Aid.
I just had a comment about the tee placements for the weekends. The women's tees on like 5 and 9. I mean, they were really far back. And I was just wondering, does someone measure the yardage from the green to the tee box to make sure it's like 400 yards and that's what we're supposed to be playing?
No. You guys want them up for, I'll mention.
Well, no, they were really, I mean, they were pretty
okay.
far back.
Okay.
I mean, they're almost like the white tees, I think, on 5. I mean, it's a pretty long hole to begin with.
Sure.
And 9 as well.
Yeah.
How do you come up with the yardage? That's on the card.
That's when they
Yeah.
when they come do the grades and slopes.
Oh, so that's a standard for all
Yeah,
cards?
it's probably measured, I think I don't know if all the tees have a plate at all.
No, some courses, most
So a
courses.
lot of courses now,
Yeah,
plates.
yeah, MG.
And now it's measured from there, you know, and we'll have our, you know, some of our tees have yardages, you know, our 3 special.
Yeah.
We'll have yardages in front and back, and you get, you know, pretty much do the work on your own, see.
I'll remind my
How far
guys.
set back it
Get
is.
them up.
And I, you know, going into the next time we get rated, it's, the gold tees are new since we did, so that's something that's gonna have to get well, they are rated, but
Okay.
I think the handicap allotments are off, just because of the massive difference in the yardages on those things, so that might take a little work on a new scorecard, but
Yeah.
other than that.
The pin placements were quite challenging, I must say, yesterday. Anybody?
That's not his.
It's not his fault, yeah.
I do remind my guys too, the problem with my guys now is they're all good golfers and they love it. So they hang out with golfers and some of the better golfers are like, let's do some good pins. And I'm like, let's not do that. I'll put 18 in the middle and let's get people through there. They get excited to cut cups. So we'll make it really short and really easy for you. Make sure to put
Well, they thought it
We're gonna make it
they thought it was
easier.
slowing down the play and all.
There was some interesting pin placements.
Yeah.
There were some pin placements I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, the right side of 9 they try to get a little cute with at times, but.
Yeah.
And the challenge with a lot of these greens is now we've cut cups 3 days a week, sometimes 4 days a week since April. Start running out of places on number 9.
Yeah.
9's the size of this table. It's a lot of cups. So,
9's a tiny green, hit it at the middle.
that's what
You
I,
got a short putt.
that's what I tell everybody. If you're going after a pin on 9, you're.
I have a different opinion about front right on 13, but. Unless you're gonna dig it up and make it. However.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Andy? I'll say.
So thanks.
All right. Under correspondences. So the first one is from Terry Jo Krieger. So she's requesting that a partial amount of her membership goes towards next year. She only played, how many times she played roughly?
That's a handful,
Maybe a handful. 6 maybe? 6 times?
it's probably high.
Okay.
You know, the difference, you know, obviously Brett's still playing, the difference was $600 for the family, right around there, the old one,
Yeah.
15 something.
And we want to refund like 2/3 of whatever the difference is, something along those
Something
lines.
like that. That's what I was thinking.
Two-thirds of it, just credit it out next
You
year.
credit for next year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't think they want to refund, they just want to.
No, they just want to put it to us next year.
Some of the difference of the old one.
For motions, okay.
Yep.
So I move to credit Terry Krieger the 2/3 of the difference between a family membership and a full membership.
Right, yep.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Next one is Roger Cormier. Roger only played twice. Yeah, he played 2 matches on Tuesday. So he played two 9-hole matches, and then he ended up having next Saturday, he ended up having. So he he did not play the rest of the year, so.
Do you want a refund or next year for?
No, I was just asking for it to,
Next year credit.
Next
credit to us
year.
next year.
For sure.
Okay.
All over.
And then they just have to pay the difference.
Yeah,
For
the
the
charge,
acres.
yeah, the change in rates, right?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? And the last one is from the Gating Club. They're requesting a date for their tournament for next year of Saturday, August 26th. Which is the Saturday before Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, I think they're requesting a general date going forward of the last Saturday. That was the thing that needed to be discussed, whether it was a good precedence to set with this club over other clubs that have to kind of get into the lottery system.
Right.
In general, nobody is ever going after those dates. But if you award it to them, then everybody else in that club in South Gardner are gonna want the same,
Right.
the same.
I mean, we've done something different with them already and awarding them an afternoon shotgun as well, so.
Yeah, and she gets it, and she,
Yeah.
we had a conversation.
So, and I'm saying against giving to them because in practice, they're going to get it every time anyway.
Right.
I don't see it ever becoming an issue. Unless, all the other club tournaments aren't shotguns, they're all, tee times.
Right.
Booking. Well, I don't know, any other,
How many would take shotguns if they could?
we've already given it to them, so.
I mean, if anybody else wants to come on a Saturday with a tournament that, you get over 100 people, then it's something you have to consider.
I mean, I would be opposed to setting precedent only.
I mean,
I go to tournaments every year. We have really know when the tournament is going to be. I think we start setting a precedent then, and then who else comes along and says, oh, well, we want this, and, we're giving them a shotgun.
It doesn't sound like there's that many requests though. Are there that many requests for tournaments on Saturdays at 1 o'clock? That's what we're concerned about, that other tournaments?
No, just if we award this club
Rather than
going forward, rather than making them
Just
submit a letter every year.
The same way we do the process for every other tournament.
Right.
Right.
Even the shotguns during the week, still need to submit a letter every
Right.
year. The police.
That's what I would tell
For years, the police and the birdies always vied for the same Friday.
Right.
And so we kind of had to think where we flip-flop them back and forth each year. Now without the birdies and the Mission 22, the police are good, but,
I mean, I just thought I'd submit this letter every year.
I mean, in the way it ends up working, I know she wants to be able to plan for it, people are taking vacations, but as I said, in practice, they end up getting the same Saturday anyway.
Right.
So people can plan their vacations
Right.
around it accordingly, it's on the other side of the coin, so.
if that's the way you want to go, it's fine.
So, do we need a motion on that? We don't. All right. Any comments, Dan?
Just when scheduling for the incident that Dan was talking about, and I know he badly wants the other individual here, which is what we need to do. We just need to also make it clear to the individual they can submit things beforehand as well. If there's any other information they want to submit to us, I know we have received an email, but make that clear to the person so everything is in front of us before we get to discuss it. And that's it.
I can.
I do not.
the larger sheet is the revenues. So current year to date, we're at $287,000 of revenue. So we've already got 11,340 in memberships. Let's give guys a try. And then the other sheet is the expenses in the new budget. Right now, actual expenses are $144,202. Receipts, according to this report, the receipts are $285,907.50, so it's slightly different. Yeah, check with John and so on.
The end dates are different on the two.
Is that what it is?
Oh, this is 1911, this is 1960. 5 days.
Well, this probably was printed on the 16th. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, he probably hasn't put in 9/5 to 9/11. Because by the time you give it
Yeah, I give it to Monday or Tuesday.
Christine,
Yeah.
so,
So this week is, last week is not in the revenue numbers.
yes. Check it
Not that big of a difference, is it? It's only 2,000.
Yeah, but that's it, if that was already posted to the system, which I don't think it has, but by the time Dan gets it to Christine, and Christine goes through it and submits it to the tax collector's office. And then from there, I think it goes to the auditor, they post it. Probably, it's gonna be a lag of at least about a week and a half to get to the. I can check with John. So what was that? Any questions on the financials?
Roughly, Bill, do you know what we did for tokens last year? Do you
I
remember?
think it was about 85.
85.
That number sticks out for some reason.
Obviously, beginning of the year, usually people are hitting the walls, excited to play.
Yeah, I mean, that
That's
was
just, I'm still killing it, but,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you figure, you know, this is fairly close. The first quarter, you figure if you're averaging about 20 a quarter,
Yep.
you're gonna hit that $80,000 mark.
plus we've gone up, not too.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna go up, but that's not gonna happen until next year.
No, but it's gonna affect the
Yes.
the fiscal year.
Yeah.
Make a motion to accept the financials.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay. Next meeting date. So, let's see. Why don't we make it tentative, and we'll find out if the other person can make that date and then what time. Either the 17th or the 24th.
On the 17th.
Oh, wait a minute, 17th's not good for me.
10th is Columbus Day.
It's gonna have to be the 24th. Yeah, I can't, I won't make the 17th.
24th is up in the air for me. But
What's that?
24th is up in the air, but
We don't have to stick with it one day if there's something we want to do earlier either.
Yeah.
I don't know if this
We just discussed that one subject.
Possibly, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's, I mean, we can schedule our regular meeting for maybe whatever we want, and then.
Yep.
That's, you know, I don't know, wait for it. We really need input from the individual.
Let's make our meeting the 24th, and we'll figure out the other date. And what time. You want, I mean, I'll reach out to her and find out what dates are good for her and what time.
Yeah, just have, hopefully pick a few options so we can.
Yep.
Choose from.
Maybe try to do it the first week in October.
Yeah, it's fine, maybe.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
'Cause, you know,
Yeah, that's fine. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.